Curious about the price of a Magic Online card? Try our searchable price guide on the right sidebar of any mtgoacademy.com page.
Welcome to the fourth and final round of our daily event. We have won the dice roll, so we're going to play first. And this hand's fine. Doesn't have any graveyard fillers, but does have a curve of Troll into Herald. So we're not going to mulligan. This could be bad, but could be good. We'll see how it works out. I haven't really played a hand like this before. It's always good to know what your deck can keep and what it can't keep. Especially with this, where there's like so many synergistic cards, and this hand is just like guys, and doesn't have that much synergy. But they are good. Troll and Herald are both very powerful cards. Let's see what our opponent decides to do with his 7. So our opponent kept his 7 also. We'll play Overgrown Tomb, tap, and say go. And we might not want to play Troll next turn, actually, depending on what he has. But to keep up regeneration mana. So Temple of Silence. Okay, so it's like either Esper or like Mono Black. You put a card on top. I think we'll just play Troll. If it's Esper, he can't really kill this. Also, Mono Black has a hard time killing this. Like, he can Hero's Downfall at turn 3 or Edict it, Devour Flesh. But we can't play around Devour Flesh, and like we can just... So, it can also Bile Blight, and we can't play around that. So might as well just play it now before he has enough mana to Hero's Downfall it. So our opponent passed it back to us. And drew a Nemesis Immortals. Okay. We're nowhere near casting that, so we're just going to play our Troll. So we can like ditch it to Troll or just wait. So it'll be good later. Just as such a big threat that does require an answer. We can also like pitch some cards, and then be able to draw another creature. We can pitch 3 creatures to a Troll and then cast it. That seems pretty loose. So basic Swamp leads me to believe this is Mono Black. And guess we'll attack for 2. Since we drew another Herald, I think it's okay. We are tapping out. Bile Blight. Yeah, that's fine. We're actually just going to play a Herald now. And if he does kill this, next turn we can play Nemesis. Nightvale Spectre, okay. So if I attack you to draw a card off the top of our deck, more likely you can play it. Well, more likely just a land or a mana guy. So this turn I'm actually okay with just bestowing and attacking. I'm just trying to get as much damage in as quickly as possible. It only gives +1/+1, but if he does kill us, it'll become a 2/2. And Night Howler, it'll grow by itself. So we'll attack for 4 and put our opponent to 16. So since we don't really have like any spot removal on our deck, our Herald isn't at risk of dying. Like, he can get Shadowborn Demon, but he actually can't kill this because it's a demon. And it kills non-demons. Not too relevant, but it does come out sometimes. So, like my prediction, he did hit a mana dork. So, okay with that. So he's playing a tap land. So we could bestow here. We also just attack, and if he kills, we could play Nemesis. I have a feeling he has a removal spell, so we're just going to attack. We did draw an Elvish Mystic, but it's not too relevant right now. Once again, Magic Online reminding us that there is downtime. So go back to 20. So we're going to play our Nemesis. He gets to hit us again with a Spectre, but once again, I'm not too worried. It's unfortunate we don't have 3 green, so we can't cast Mystic and Nemesis. These are real threats, and we can also put Herald here next turn and attack for 8 in the air. If he doesn't have a removal spell for it. So yeah, Herald is really sweet in this deck. A lot of synergy, just because there's so many big creatures. Just to be able to get them flying, get them through is great. So we're going back to 18. Our opponent gets to draw a card off our deck. Hopefully it's not a land this time. Another green, cheap green creature. Yep, our deck is filled with them. Desecration Demon, okay. So drew a troll. So we're definitely just gonna put this here and attack. So it's gonna be at 8.5 his life total. He can't kill us next turn. Even if it's Gray Merchant, we're only taking 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, so we'll go with 3. We're not gonna sacrifice creature. Then 2 on our upkeep, so we're not dead. So we have 2 creatures, so it costs 7 mana, monstrous. Draw a land, we can sacrifice this, tap this, and monstrous it. This is just lethal by itself, so no, we're not going to sacrifice anything right now. So looks like he does have Gray Merchant. So he did hit the forest. Excuse me. So he doesn't. So it looks like he just has a removal spell. And you got Temple of Silence from there. Oh, he just has a chump blocker. Okay. So go to 9. Guess we'll commune first. See what we hit. Night Howler. We can't get these lands. Can't play Nemesis. We're probably just gonna play like Troll. We could also just take the Deathrite Shaman and make sure we have enough creatures to sacrifice. Let's see if we take the Deathrite and play Troll. This will be a 5/5 and discard card, go to 6/6. But he's just a chump blocker, so this isn't attacking anyways. I think we'll take Death right here actually, just so we can play and just make sure we have enough creatures in play. So we have 5/5. So we're gonna chump block here. We tap this. If he has Gray Merchant, we're dead. We know one card in his hand is Temple. Play Troll. We can only make this a 7/7. So yeah, we're not gonna attack with that. So chump block with Night Veil. That's fine. Play Troll. And play Deathrite. I guess we could attack. There's no real downside in that. Actually, if he has Gray Merchant, we're only taking 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're taking. I forgot about the devotion from the Gray Merchant, so we'll just be dead. Oh, he thought. I forgot to discard the Troll. I'll just let it happen. Might not matter. It might matter. Alright, Sylvan Carotid. So yes, we want to sacrifice a creature. We're sacrificing this Troll. So it's like he's on chump block mode again. So I should have definitely attacked with this last turn, then he had chump block, and then he'd have to chump block with Carotid again. So we're in okay shape. If our Deathrite Shaman lives, we're going to 8. So we go to 8 this turn. Drew a forest. We're not going to sacrifice. so he has nothing in his hand. I don't even know what he has in his hand that couldn't like kill one of these. Just land. So he has a Mutavault. Player land, say go. So we do have to sacrifice. We're actually just going to eat a creature, I think, and then sacrifice. This gets smaller, but we go to 10. We sacrifice Nemesis, and then have another Herald to block. But I think we're just going to sacrifice Deathrite. Plays this temple that we knew about. Puts on the bottom. A third Night Veil Spectre, okay. I guess we can monsters this end of turn. Just whatever. In case he has Devour Flesh, we can gain a ton of life. No, we're not going to sacrifice. Just block both his guys, 2 cards in hand. We get a Deathrite Shaman into play. We get to tap his demon again. Say go. Let's do another land. So we are going to sacrifice our Deathrite. It's 2 cards. And he has to have 2 jump blockers. He only has 1 now. We go to 8. Night Howler. We don't need to play that right now. So if he has removal spell, he kills this. And he chump blocks, and we might be able to kill him next turn. Hero's Downfall. Okay. So he takes nothing. He has 1 card in hand. So we can bestow here. Sacrifice our Herald. We don't take more damage. And then I'll tap his demon again. So we're going to tap. Because I want to risk him like having a removal spell and we just lose. So he needs 2 more answers, or else he's dead. And we have 2 15/15s. That's pretty sweet. And we did whiff this turn. Okay. Woo! Our opponent ran him out of gas. Okay, let's go to sideboarding. So this feels like a pretty good matchup. Definitely like... I was playing against blue-white earlier in some 2-mans. Obviously didn't get to see those, but that feels like a good matchup too. So this feels like a good deck choice for this format right now. So what did we sideboard out round 1? Oh yes, our mana guys. So we don't get flayed on those. So we can bring in Abrupt Decay. Bring in Needle if we want to. Probably want this Duress. Whip seems okay. Charm seems okay. I did bring Charm last time. I guess take out everything besides Deathrite. They seem fine. We can put back in Carroted. Alright, we'll try this out. We'll be on the draw this game. So the Wayfinders are nice, like in this scenario, where normally just all your mana guys are just so bad against mono black, because they're able to like Thoughtseize your threats in your hand and like kill the big stuff. Then you start just like drawing into these mana guys that don't do anything. But at least Satyr does something, so that's you get value out of that. Whereas like a character just sits there and does nothing. So our opponent has kept his 7. This is R7. We don't have any black mana, and Commune can't get it, so I'm going to mulligan. And this hand is much more reasonable. We have a couple lands. We have a Death Riot, Commune, and Grizzly Salvage to fill up our yard, and then we have a Nemesis Immortals. Our opponent does not have a Thoughtseize. Let's go and play Death Rites. Say go. I think next turn we're going to Grizzly Salvage to try to dig for a land. Yep, definitely. So we have all the action in the world, we just need lands. So I'll attack for 1 here, then Internal Grizzly Salvage. This hand's pretty sweet, just a lot of gas. It's just what we want against mono black. And he has nothing. Just handful removal probably. So we're looking for actually bestow creatures here too. 3 lands, but this turns on our Deathrite Shaman for lands. Our Nemesis will cost 5, and we have 4. Take a land. We can play Nemesis next turn. I think that's worth it. We're gonna take a Run Tomb. Like these are really good in here, but we need our we need lands to cast our spells, and we can find more action with these Commune. So we'll take the tomb so we can have a more red or more black and green mana, that is. Druid Abrupt Decay. That costs 4, so we'll play this untapped. Eat a land. Play this guy. Let's say go. I can only assume he has a removal spell for this, unless his hand is really bad. So like the cards we've been with, salvage would be good, but I'm glad we have the land. It just gives us more security that we can play more stuff later. 3 mana, looks like he has a Hero's Downfall, a Dark Betrayal, and something else? Okay. Definitely very happy we took the land now. Alright, so we'll, I guess we'll just gain 5 life. So he has 4 cards in hand. Can't play anything next turn. We do have Commune. Oh, we can't kill this because it's a demon. Ooh, that's pretty awkward. Alright, we'll play Satyr. Hopefully he'll land. Which we do. Play Commune, and then we'll say go. Alright, so we got some good ones. Triple Herald Torment. We have Jared, which is pretty sweet. We're actually going to throw that away. We can get that back later. And this Night Howler. That's definitely what we're going to pick. So that means we're not going to sacrifice our Wayfinder. We're just going to try to bestow. Might sacrifice later. Play something else. We can Shadowborn that. We can't Shadowborn this guy, unfortunately. Temple. Let's see what he does. Puts a card on bottom. Firing up Mutavault, we're taking 8, going to 15. We're not going to sacrifice a creature just yet. So our opponent is thinking about this Mutavault. Okay. Or he's just a little laggy. That happens sometimes. It's really awkward. Like one of the problems with Magic Online is that if you're a little bit laggy, like you go to attack and click on your guy, it won't. Sometimes it won't say attacking when it is, and then you click it again, and it'll go attacking, unattacking, and you'll miss attacks because of that. So we're just gonna bestow here. Hopefully, he doesn't have a removal spell. Which he does, unfortunately. But then at least we have a huge Night Howler. Bile Blight, okay. We have a 10/10. I'll play our Ogre Tomb tapped. Say go. So we're taking 6 here. We're going to 9. And he has 2 cards in hand. So unfortunately, we don't really have a good answer for Desecration Demon. I might want to bring in the whips just so we can erase it. Not going to sacrifice creature just yet. So this is a 2-turn clock if he doesn't have anything. Which is hoping for a lot, actually. So maybe these abrupt decays aren't that good. I haven't seen... Like, they should have things like Underworld Connections, Pack Rat. Alright, Forest. We're actually going to play Commune. Look for another Night Howler. We only have 2 left. And we didn't quite get there. So a Troll or a Satyr. Take the Troll, seems just a little bit better. And also, this isn't a May, so you have to kill your own creature if they don't have a target, which is pretty awkward. So we're going to attack for 11 here. Nope, not going to sacrifice a creature. I don't think he has a Grey Merchant, else he would have played it. Unless he has a removal spell. Might just be chump blocking this turn. Yep. And Abrupt Decay sadly does not kill Mutavaults. So next turn we have to worry about whether or not we think he has Grey Merchant, because we might need to start tapping it. Tapping this demon, that is. So next turn, if we don't tap demon, we can discard card, make this into a 12/12. This will be 3 power. Bile Blights. This is 1 card in hand. Okay. So now we can't afford to tap it. Just gotta hope he doesn't have Grey Merchant. So next if we draw land, though, we can actually get back Jared and sacrifice this and kill him. It looks like he has something. At least either an answer for this. So hopefully he might be dead. If he takes this and then we play Jared, he's dead. Alright, so we're just going to go for it. So we'll use this. I can't imagine he has like relevant spells. He probably has like Bile Blights or whatnot. Well, that's weird. Sacrifice a Swamp, sacrifice a Forest, get back Jared, play Jared, and he should be dead. He might have Devour Flesh on himself. You know, I think we'll just keep him alive. Then he would have used it on me. Oh, never mind. So we just had blanks. Alright, so that's the end of our daily event. We did pretty well. Didn't really get to play against a variety of decks, 2 mono blacks and then 2 versions of Red Burn. But we did go 3-1, and I think this deck's pretty sweet. It's definitely flying under the radar right now, but I think it's really good and really powerful, and definitely a great deck choice, and you should try it out if you have the time. Alright, thank you guys for watching, I hope to see you next time.